pedal hitting the floor, preaching like a prophet while I'm knocking on the devil's door. Rooftop fist fights dancing on the edge, bleeding out the stories that I'll never forget. Cocaine courage.
Good morning, gangsters. How's everyone doing out there this morning? It is Paranormal Tuesday, man. Haven't even smoked yet, man. All right, guys, maybe that's the problem. We need first toke of the day. Welcome to Wakey Bakey Morning Show, guys. We are live on thedailybank.com, and we are coming to you live from Needles, California. Hell's Gate, guys. Needles, California. That's right, we're out here getting crazy, guys. We're talking Paranormal Tuesday, guys. We're going to talk something crazy. Have you heard about this desert hum? A hum that happens out in the desert, guys. We're going to dive deep down into it. We're going to try to figure out what's causing this hum. It's a mysterious hum. Really pitched, breaking windows. It's a crazy, crazy thing, guys. We got 3-Eye Atlas news. We got Corey Feldman news, guys. He's going to be popping up on Dancing with the Stars again. And he's spilling the dirt. He says he was mentally abused on Dancing with the Stars. The 2 episodes he was on, guys. We're going to get into it. What else we got? We got a drug dealer calling a cop. What on earth could a drug dealer be calling the cops for? We're going to find out, guys. We got all sorts of stuff to get into, guys. We're counting down to Thanksgiving. We're counting down to all the things, so stick around. We go live in 2, guys. Kick the tires and light the fires, because we go live in 2. Stick around. We got a hell of a show. Let's do it, guys. Maybe.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja pichuela y guandules no viene ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en
Kakabeto, Kikabeto, it's a bit beto. That's right, guys. We are live. Good morning, good morning. How was everyone's Monday out there, guys? Mine was pretty good yesterday. I went and saw my dad. We had to skip the 420 show, guys. Up there visiting my dad. Man, he's doing so much better. This new place really's got him working hard, doing a lot of rehab. He's not quite walking on his own. He still kind of needs a walker, but they're switching him out from the big walker to the little walker. They actually had to slow him down yesterday. He was going so fast. They're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Take it easy. Take it easy. And hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Jeremy. Rosie Key, good morning. Good morning. Oh, the Harvey Hooligans, Larry the Texas Cable Man. That's right, open carry Larry in the house. Yeah, so he's doing a lot better. His goal is to get home by Christmas, and boy, he is bound and determined. You know, that's one thing about my family. For the most part, like me and my dad, and I think my son it might be a man thing. My daughter is the same way though. Once you give us a goal, man, boom, we're focused. Like I remember, I've talked about it before. I had weight loss surgery. People say weight loss surgery is the easy way to lose weight. Motherfucker, it ain't easy. I'll tell you that right now. It ain't the easy way. But like the doctor had told me, he said, hey, here's the deal. This is what you got to eat. If you eat anything else, you're going to be fucked. He didn't say it like that, but this is what you do. You can't eat tacos and nachos because your stomach is literally ripped open right now. Okay. So I listen to the doctor and I focus and I just do what the doctor says and you hit your goals and stuff. I don't know. For me, it's like if a doctor tells you something, you just do it like that. That's an important thing. So I think that's where we're at. Like with my dad too. Like they gave him a goal. Hey, if you want to go home, this is what you got to do. And he's gonna walk out of there, man. Which is really that's what the doctor wanted for him. He wanted him to walk out of the place. So I don't know if it will be on Christmas. I think it would be pretty close, but he's going to walk out of there, which is cool, man, which is very, very cool. So big thoughts and prayers out to my dad. Big congrats, too, man. He's doing so good over there. What else we got cooking, guys? What else? I went over to Sam's Club in Las Vegas yesterday. Boy, their Sam's Clubs are weird up there. Well, they're not weird. So I put it in the GPS and I drive up. And it's a giant Walmart. I'm like, what the fuck? This ain't Sam's Club. It's a Walmart. So I'm like, well, I'll just go cruise the parking lot up here. It's like a big kind of strip mall type thing. So I round the corner and right next to the Walmart, right next to it, is the Sam's Club. And so I go in and boy, it's Vegas Sam's Club, all right. Pretty busy in there. But yeah, got Thanksgiving, gonna be spending it with April and the kids, and I'm gonna see if my mom wants to come down. But yeah, so we did that. Did someone say F it? Oh man. Hey Lonnie, good morning, good morning. Jeremy, how you doing, brother? How's work going? Are you doing the work grind this morning? Oh man, glad to see everyone up here. Yeah, so it was a pretty good day, man. Got Thanksgiving pretty much taken care of. I got to run into town and handle some business today. Rosie needs a bath, so that's what we're looking at today, guys. There's a car wash down in Bullhead that has a pet wash too. I might take her down there and finally give her a bath that she needs. You got to see Smith's grocery store in Vegas, like a 5-star shopping. It's got a sports bar, really. Motherfucker, what happened to the one in Bullhead? Fucking ghetto ass fucking Smith. That store is so fucking old, man. The one down in Bullhead on Hancock. That thing fucking, man, I remember when that store was built. Right across the street where what is over there now? Whatever across the street in that strip mall, I don't even know what's over there. I think Boys and Girls Club might be over there. Down a little ways, they had Bash's, which was like the only grocery store right there. And then Smith's built a store right across the street. had to be early 80s, man. I'm going to say like 85, 86. They built that store. Smith's has 3 classes: store, economic, okie dokie, then Las Vegas. The Las Vegas store will blow your mind. It's too late to take down last year's Christmas tree. So, true story. I still have last year's Christmas tree sitting in my backyard that I've never gotten rid of. It's like a fucking maroon color. I need to chop it up and burn it is what I need to do for firewood, but I haven't done it yet. And yeah, it's still in the stand. At least it's not in the house, and there's no decorations on it. But yeah, there's still a Christmas tree in my backyard that needs to be cut up. And you got a Charlie Brown Christmas tree in your backyard for real. It's amazing. I want to see once I chop it up how fast this thing's gonna go up. Have you guys ever lit an old Christmas tree on fire, like out in the desert or something, just for fun? Man, they go up crazy fast. I have a video. I wonder if I could get it. I wonder if it's in my favorites. I wonder if I can post it. Nah, I probably can't until I have to close this out to post it. Are you sure we can still burn wood in a fire? But I was going to use a fire pit, but yeah, I don't think it can. Holy shit. You know what I just learned? You know how old I was when I learned this today, guys? I was this many years old. California. You know, I'm a California resident. Everyone's leaving California. It's like a new trend that's going on. California passed a law that if you're a California resident and you move, you have to pay the next 10 years taxes in California. I kid you not. If you move from California, they're going to charge you 10 years of taxes for the next 10, a year of taxes for every year for the next 10 years. But yeah, how fucking weird is that? Hey, we're the greatest state and everyone's leaving, so we're going to tax you on the way out. I don't even know if that's legal, man. Yeah, fucking California, man. They have the laws where the transgender can change in the bathrooms at gyms and stuff, like all sorts of, man. California is really going down the shithole. If you, well, you know, I still stay by it. If you were gonna give America an enema, you would stick the hose right here in Needles, California. That's right, guys. If you were gonna give America an enema, it's still California. You would stick the hose right here in Little Benghazi, Needles, California. Bloop. Fucking Fat Pat, the city manager, his mouth just, I'll take it. I'll take it. Where's Slick Rick? Papa Rick. All right, anyway, guys. Who's ready to get into the show, guys? Enough with the ranting and the raving. All right, guys, let's get into something I like to come. I don't even know if I should do it. My voice is all trash today, but let's do a little first toke of the day, guys. Let's get it started. Let's get it started good. Who's up?
Sunlight creeps and starts to play. Morning's here in a hazy way. Eyes half closed, but I'm wide awake. Time to spark it up, no time to fake. First toke of the day makes the world okay.
All right, guys. I got me a little punch action on this Toke It Up Tuesday, guys. That's right. Head on down to 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California, your #1 cannabis superstore, guys, and save 15% off all vapes, guys. You can get one of these punch. The goodness, the punch vapes, guys. Look at this. Get one of these for 15% off. Load it up with your battery, and then you can join us for first toke of the day. You can do anything first toke of the day, though. All right, guys, who's ready to get higher than a squirrel? Let's do it, guys. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it.
Chasing clouds that drift and sway. Wakey bakey vibes, let the good times stay. First toke
This one's for the captain, Captain Kush. We appreciate you wherever you're at this morning.
Breathe it in, let the session brew.
Where's old Steve at, man? I texted him this morning. All right. Woo! All right. Needed that one, man. That was first smoke of the day.
Wakey Bakey Day.
All right, guys. Ooh, I needed that, man. That was good. Head on down 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California, #1 cannabis superstore, guys. Get on in there, check it out. 15% off vapes. Get in, check it out, guys. All right, let's do this thing. We got some shout outs this morning. You want to shout out? You want to be part of roll call? Blow up those comments. Let me know you win the house. I'm like Peter Brady when he was going through puberty. Remember that episode? When it's time to change, then it's time to change. The Brady Bunch episode where they tackled puberty. Let's get into it, guys. We got some shout outs.
Rise and shine, it's the wakey bakey vibe. Dank Nation's here and we're going worldwide. The daily dank.com is leading the way. Shouting out the crew, starting the day. From Rosie the Bulldog to Supernova, my Mike. Dank Nation shining, the future's bright. And leaves his mark. Back to the retro review, bringing the Golani, the OG, smoking big, not scrawny. Aaron from Australia, bold and uncontrolled. Pam and Chris Zucchini, keeping it real. Charlie the fisherman's got that morning appeal. April so lovely, Russ and Jeremy too. Lonnie's blunt is lighting up the room. Roll call, Dank Nation unite with the daily dank.com.
But we're keeping it inside. All right, guys. How's everyone doing out there? We got some shout outs. I was looking up this story about a drug dealer who called the cops for the Wakey Bakey news. But let's get into some shout outs, guys. It's a crazy story. Let's get into shout outs. We got a ton of people up in here this morning, guys. Open Carry Larry. Good morning. Thanks to my children for having the skills to take care of themselves. That's very true, man. Very, very true. That's how you know you did your job, Open Carry Larry. That's how you know you did your job. We got Harvey Hooligan. Good morning, gangsters. I tried to share the show. Instead, I shared a picture of Rosie the Bulldog. Everyone's asking if I got a new dog. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. Oh, Rosie. Should appreciate that. As the IRS, his IRS money was stolen. He can't pay his taxes on the drugs he sells. So you know what? Just wait till you hear this story, man. It's crazy. Jeremy, our buddy. Hey, there's the captain. The captain is in the house. We just gave you a shout out during first token of the day, buddy. Let's see. What do we got? We got Jeremy in the house. Oh, Open Carry Jeremy. Jeremy, the maniac, the wild man. That's right, guys. Hopefully he's having a good one. What are you doing for Thanksgiving, Jeremy? Hopefully you're having a good one, man. Rosie Key. That's right. The sweet, the lovely, the working gal. Well, That sounded weird. Not like that, guys. You out there making her money, getting things right. Rosie Key, we appreciate you, Rosie. We appreciate you so much. Open carry, Larry. Who else we got? We got Lonnie. Lonnie's up in the house, guys. That's right. The OG. Smoking big, not scrawny. That's right. Oh, always, man. We appreciate you, Captain. We appreciate you. What else we got? What else we got here? I'm getting all distracted this morning. All distracted. The captain is in the house. Aye, aye, Captain. Jay Silverhill says that AI lists are womp ass. Oh man. I listened to a really good big shout out to everyone out there, guys. Before I get on to something else, want to give a big shout out to Back to Retro Review, our buddy Kevin, guys. He might be going through a little time right now. So keep him in your thoughts and prayers. We love that guy, the big bearded freak. We love him, guys. And we definitely want to send some love his way. Great channel, great guy. Back to Retro Review, the Kevin, man. Good guy, man. He's been there for me a lot. Hopefully I can be there for him when he needs it, if he needs it, Big shout out to who am I trying to think this morning. Big shout out to everyone out there, guys. Back to Retro Review, the Mod Squad, Felix. Big shout out to Felix. Let's see who else. I know I'm missing a lot. Nova Mike. Big shout out to Supernova Mike. Kevin inspired my big beard. Oh, man. I like it. He was growing some hair, man. He's a dude who just shaved his head to shave it. He didn't need to shave it like me. He just shaved it. Now, what was it on the Bastards? They said he looked like the Legion of Doom. Legion of Doom 2000. Hey, Brian, do you like snow globes? I got a cool Halloween 2-1. Yeah, I do. I do like snow globes, man. I do, actually. Let's see who else we got. We got a ton of people up in here, guys. Everyone down at the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California, working this morning, getting ready for Black Friday, guys, and Thanksgiving. Get on in there, check it out. You're going to be saving 15% today on vapes on vapes. Tomorrow is Wax Wednesday, guys. And then Thanksgiving, they're going to have something special for you, guys. So, well, what's up, Rosie? You got to go bathroom? Truffle shuffle? Oh, looks like Rosie's got to take a little poop break, guys. So big shout out to everyone out there working, everyone out there who can't comment right now, guys. Everyone just out there watching this later on. Big shout out to you. The show can't go on without you, guys. The show can't go on without you. All right, Rosie's got to take a little break, guys. So we're going to do a little commercial break here, and we'll be right.
Rosie the bulldog on the run, under the bright sun having fun, chasing dreams in the city lights, Dangnation dances into the night. Rosie, Rosie running wild, Dangnation like a screaming child. We're flying high, never come down. Rosie rules this endless town. Stunts on the boulevard, living large, never seen so hard, bolder than a midnight star, life's a party near and far. Rosie, Rosie running wild, Dangnation like a screaming child. We're flying high, never come down. Rosie rules this endless town. Neon lights paint the sky in blue, Rosie's bark is the calling cue. Dangnation in the groove tonight, running free, feels so right. Rosie, Rosie, running wild, damnation like a screaming child. We're flying high, never come down. Rosie rules this endless town.
My chin don't match my leg hair. Oh man, that was Rosie's music video, guys. I gotta put this up for everyone can see that. Know that I'm not just saying weird shit. Lonnie's is saying weird shit. Oh man. All right, big shout out to everyone out there, guys. Rosie got to use her bathroom. She is happy. She's happy. You know who else is happy? Is I have a bearded dragon. Actually, it's my daughter's. I don't think I've ever really talked about it much. But I cleaned its tank yesterday, and she was so pissed off at me. She ended up getting tired. Let's see if you guys can. You guys can't really see that, can you? Yeah. Anyway, she's resting her head on the rock. I want to do a live 24/7 bearded dragon cam and put it up on YouTube. See what that's like if people actually watch that. Gotta get her a bigger tank, have her run around. That'd be kind of cool. All right, big shout out to everyone out there, guys. I appreciate you watching. Everyone, McDonald's, Jack in the Crack, In and Out, chopping the potatoes, chopping the onion, doing it right in front of you, guys. Love me some In and Out burger. What else? Wingstop. Big shout out to people at Wingstop up in Las Vegas, guys. I almost had Wingstop last night for dinner, but wings are hard to eat while you're driving. But big shout out to everyone out there, guys. I appreciate you. Who's ready to get into some news this morning, guys? We got a lot. We got Corey Feldman. We got 3-Eye Atlas. We got this drug dealer. We got a whole bunch of stuff to get into. Jeremy's dragon has a pretty good sized tank. I need to get a little bigger tank for him. But yeah, I love me some bearded dragons, man. We've had Froda is her name. It was going to be Frodo from Lord of the Rings, but she ended up being a girl. So it was Froda. And yeah, no, she does pretty good, man. I got to get her out more. My daughter brings her out all the time, but since my daughter really hasn't been around a lot lately, doing adult stuff, living the life as an adult, not doing adult stuff. I've been like taking that role, but yeah, I need to get the bearded dragon out more and get her back to human touch, used to human touch again. Fucking lizards, man, fucking lizards. All right, let's get into it, guys. We got the Wakey Bakey news. A lot to get into. Let's do it.
Wake up, sleepyheads, turn on the tube. Wakey Bakey Morning got the latest scoop. Celeb news, gossip like a wild parade. Spill the beans while you sip that lemonade. Crazy news stories that'll blow your mind. Aliens on the loose, or did Bigfoot find? Grab a bowl and let's dive into the hype. Morning show groove with the stoner type. Wakey Bakey, every morning it's a dare. Catch the crazy news just floating in the air. Celeb drama and the wild world blend. Morning laughs that never end.
Boop, 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 boop. All right, big news announced yesterday, guys. Big news. Guns N' Roses is going back out on tour, guys. They got a new album dropping here pretty quick. They got a couple singles that are going to be released. But yeah, they're going to be making an historic run. They're returning to LA. They're returning to Vegas. Vegas is going to be a big, big show. Drones lit up the sky above Hollywood Forever Cemetery on Monday night to honor rock legends Guns N' Roses, announcing their 2026 world tour, guys. The 12-minute drone show featured 300 custom programmed drones and showcased symbols tied to the band. After a successful 2025 world tour across Europe, Asia, Middle East, Latin America, they decided to hit the road again in 2026. The Guns N' Roses world tour will span Mexico, Brazil, United Kingdom, United States, Canada, spring and summer of 2026. This leg will also feature the band return to the Rose Bowl in Pasadena. This is their first time at the historic venue in over 30 years. Gonna be a big ticket, man. Gonna be a big ticket item. Guns N' Roses. What else can you say about them, man?
Veterans Day, the Terminator himself, Arnold Schwarzenegger, rented out Paramount's.
All right, so here's another news story. I guess we're jumping right into this. Arnold Schwarzenegger is honoring vets, guys. That's right, with a little movie night. Let's see what we got here.
Veterans Day, the Terminator himself, Arnold Schwarzenegger, rented out Paramount's Skydance Theater for the veterans whose theater was out of commission and posted this to his Instagram.
This is, of course, I tell you, I don't think they ever do this. But when I told him who it was for, it is for men and women that have fought for this country and have risked their lives.
Yes, sir.
Those are the true action heroes.
Nice.
I say so. I wanted to bring together the true action heroes to see an action movie. So this is what the bottom line is. Have a great time, enjoy yourself again, and let me know what you think of it. Thank you very much.
That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. The Terminator taking care of the vets, man. That's actually really cool. Yeah, Guns N' Roses, man. Reminds me of meth. Used to do a little, but a little got wasn't enough, so a little got more and more. Guns N' Roses. You know, I don't know, man. Will it lose the illusion? That's gonna be the name. Lost the Illusion, Volume 1 is coming out, guys. Because Axl Rose looks like an old fucking lady, man. Have you seen the pictures of Axl Rose and Mickey Rourke looking like fucking I Love Lucy? I don't know if I could take it seriously. Like, I don't want front row seats, man. Take me way in the back so I could just like not see him. I'm squinting and he kind of looks the same from how far I'm sitting back. Yeah, I don't know if I want fucking Valerie Harper singing fucking Guns N' Roses songs to me. Oh man, yeah, they're still alive and kicking. Apparently Slash is involved in this one. It isn't just the Axl Rose Guns N' Roses. Slash is in there. I think there's another member. So this is kind of the OG group. I don't know. We've been dancing with Mr. Brownstone. He's been knocking and he won't leave me alone. Watch my show. Watch my show. We should do a Mr. Brownstone parody, man. That would actually be pretty funny. All right, let's see what else we got, guys. Let's see what else we got in the news. Woman killed in L.A. Ambush shooting identified as a young Latin singer. What the heck? Man, these kids making it as music people, but then blowing their bullshit.
Was shot and killed in an ambush-style attack in Northridge over the weekend has been identified as 22-year-old Maria de la Rosa, an up-and-coming Latin singer who went by the name de la Rosa.
Oh, okay. It was the singer that was killed, not the killer.
Police say De La Rosa was one of 3 people shot after 2 male suspects approached her parked car and fired several rounds into that vehicle. Yeah. It happened just before 1:30 in the morning near Bryant Street, east of Tampa Avenue. De La Rosa was rushed to the hospital.
Something tells me she had a lot of Instagram followers, I'm just saying.
Where she was pronounced dead. The 2 other victims are in critical condition. Fans of the singer flooded her Instagram comments to send condolences. The LAPD says the motive for the attack is still under investigation.
That's crazy. A straight up ambush? That's weird, man. That is way weird. A straight up ambush. All right, what else we got, man? Thoughts and prayers for her and her family, man. That sucks. Way too young to pass away, man, or be killed too. That's just a straight. That's horrible, man. Somebody just straight stole her life. Fuck them. Fuck them. All right, guys. Let me see if I can find this drug dealer story. I saw it on Facebook this morning, right before I started the show, and so I took a screen grab of it. Local 12. Let me look this up real quick, guys. The Book of Faces. The Book of Faces. Book of Faces. We are looking at for Local 12. Local 12 WCR TV. There we go. This is America's Most Watched network, guys. Cincinnati's. So this must have happened in Cincinnati. See if I can find this thing here real quick. Is this it here? No. Man, they got some crazy shit going on in Cincinnati. Guy robbing banks on a bicycle. Where the hell is this drug dealer story at? Sorry, guys. Give me a second to find it. So basically, I can't find the story. What the hell, man? How it worked out. Is this it here? Nope. A guy malnourishing his toddler. What the fuck? Oh, man. Dude, they got a name on this guy. Let me see. It was one day ago they posted this. There it is. Here it is. We got it. We got it. We got it. Took a minute. All right, here we go, guys. In Ohio, a man was arrested after he allegedly arranged a drug deal in order to confront a man who allegedly sold a THC vape to his teenage daughter. The alleged drug dealer told law enforcement that he was scared for his life when confronted. You're selling drugs, motherfucker. What? He called the cops. The cops said the ideal thing would be to call us. Then you would not be going to jail for brandishing a firearm and threatening to shoot somebody. What kind of fucking drug dealer calls the cops? Oh, the ideal situation would be to arrest the drug dealer and back the dad up. Yeah, 100%. After being told to contact the non-emergency number enough, you tend to take things in your own hands as a dad. I'm in this guy's corner. 100%, man. 100%. Yeah, the non-emergency number, dude, if they even show up, it's fucking, yeah. Sometimes you got to handle your own shit, man. Yeah, if drug dealers are scared for their lives and someone is finally doing a good job. How about the headline states, don't sell drugs to kids? That's like a home invader calling the cops on the homeowner for fearing for his life. Oh, man, that is true. That is true. Let's see some of these replies on this. So this one is if drug dealers are scared for their lives and someone's finally doing a good job. I heard that, brother. Someone put, it's weed. He's hardly a drug dealer. No, man. If you're slinging dope, I don't give a fuck if it's weed, whatever. You're slinging it to kids, high school kids, grade school kids. There's a problem. There's a problem. Let's see what they say to him. Fair enough, but he played a dumb game. Yeah, 100%. A drug dealer is a stretch. I don't know if I'm a fucking cook who's getting paid to cook, but it's my first day. Am I a cook? You know what I mean? Like, it's a profession, man. If you're selling drugs for money, you're a drug dealer. It's just that easy. Like Budweiser and Jack Daniels, Let's see. As a recovering addict with 5 grown daughters, I fought tooth and nail. Let me catch somebody. Yeah, it's THC, not meth. Yeah, but it's his fucking young daughter, man. Like, no dude. How old's the dude? That's what I want to know. How old is the drug dealer? Would it be different if the drug dealer is in his 30s and the girl's 15 and he's selling her weed? Is that any different? You tell me that. Let's see. This comment wins. Exactly. The reason crime is prevalent is direct cause by corruption of the legal system. Install some holy fear into criminals. Drug dealer, really, he sells vapes just like every store. Yeah, but he's selling it to a teenage girl. There's a big difference in that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm for the dad, man. I'm for the dad. My dad would have been pissed off that I got a better deal than he did. Oh, 100%. 100%. All right. Yeah, I'm with the dad on that one, man. Because, again, how old is this drug dealer? Is the drug dealer a kid? I think there'd be different charges if the drug dealer was a kid. If it's like just some kid you're going to high school with and they're hooking you up with it, maybe the kid wants to get laid. So he's like, here, have a vape, like, oh, whatever you want. You know how teenage boys are. But if he's a fucking man, that's a whole different story. If there's a grown man selling drugs to my teenage daughter, I don't give a fuck if it's a vape, if it's wax, if it's a joint. That's a different story to me. Am I wrong? Blow up those comments. Let me know, guys. Let me know if I am wrong on that. Because I'll admit it, guys. I'll admit it. All right. We got, I got to create. We've been doing so much Corey Feldman. We got to create a little segment like music and everything for old Corey Feldman. For the Corster. Here we go. Corey Feldman, guys, is back in the news. Well, as much as Corey Feldman could be in the real news. Corey Feldman is going back just when you thought it was safe to turn on your TV again. Corey Feldman is going back to Dancing with the Stars. So he got eliminated first round. And there was a lot of news that he didn't even show up for like the first 6 days of practice. Then when he did show up, all he wanted to do was dance like Michael Jackson. So he gets voted off first fucking week. Well, second week, technically, because the first week, no one gets voted off. So Corey Feldman, first one out the door, gone. He was saying that he couldn't practice as much as he wanted because he was just so busy. So busy with everything he's got going on, guys. He's got 2 EPs dropping. That's right. His girlfriend and then his. And, they sold like 10 albums all together. So obviously. What a dumbass, too. He's like, I couldn't give it my all because I was so busy with my personal project. Motherfucker, it's a national TV show. You can pitch your products on this. What a dumbass, man. If you would have made it to like even the middle of the fucking show, you would have had like 5 weeks to pitch your bullshit, become a household name again. But instead, I don't know, man. This dude is delusional. So now he's coming back, guys. They're bringing back all the losers. I hate to say that. All the losers for the finale. And they all get one more dance. But the Feldman is not happy. He is saying that there was a lot of drama, a lot of bullshit that he had to deal with. Fucking the Feldman. Let's see what he has to say, guys.
Man is getting candid about his time on Dancing with the Stars. In a preview clip for the November 23rd episode of the Gervais Law radio show published by the Daily Mail, the actor calls out the harmful rhetoric surrounding the dancing competition series, saying, "There was a lot of stupidity in the mudslinging that went on like behind the scenes. Actually everything was great. But the behind the scenes drama and BS that people throw around that show, I've never seen anything like it." Literally, it's the worst. Like most toxic.
Okay, so dude, how do you know? You didn't even show up. What the fuck is he wearing in this picture, man? You know what's the worst about Corey Feldman is like he still has that baby fat face. So he's like a grown man, but he has like that baby fucking face. That makes him still look like he's fucking doing that shitty McDonald's commercial when he was like 4 years old. He's like the grown man that tries to use his baby face like to get out of trouble. Oh, shucks, mom. But you're fucking 50 years old, motherfucker. Stop doing that. I'm so glad I did not have kids. I would not have handled things well. Then I met Nikki and her. I'm crazy now, 18 years later. Oh man, Corey Feldman, guys. What the fuck? So this is Mr. I've been raped on film sets. I watched my friend Corey Haim get raped on film sets. I've been raped. Rape. That's all he loves to talk about. Now he's saying Dancing with the Stars is literally the most toxic place he's ever been. I got my neighbor. Hang on, guys. I got my neighbor at the door. Hang on real quick. We'll throw a quick commercial up, and I will be right back.
It's always a happy day down here at the Healing Center.
Every day is 15% off. Munching Monday.
Wow, 15% off. I'll have more, please.
Wow, 15% off?
Wax it up Wednesdays. Percent off Thursdays. Percent off.
This is every Wednesday? Let's dab it up.
Thirsty Thursday. Those aren't the flowers I like.
Wow, 15% off? Spark it up.
No, they feed him there. So my mom's going up tomorrow, and then I'm gonna go up probably Saturday. I'm going to my girlfriend. Okay. She has to work. Well, there's a package of honey turkey breast in there. So oh, nice. You will have turkey. Thank you so much. Careful. I really appreciate it. It helped out a lot.
Yeah, I wish there was some vegetables in there for your.
Oh, I saw potatoes. That's actually what I needed. So.
Can you lizard eat those?
No, I can eat them. Oh. Yeah. Thank you so much. All right. Might have dead air. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Neighbor lady dropping off a care package of food for me. Works down at the food shelter, so I think all men still wear designer jeans, especially the ones with fancy stitching on the back. Who wears those still? Remember who was it? Ed Hardy. Remember Ed Hardy stuff? Funny story, real quick before we talk about Corey Feldman some more. There was a homeless squatter squatting a couple houses behind or next to me. And I've been calling the cops on him. Fucking, he's shitting in the backyard. Just horrible stuff, man. Situation. But the cop was asking me how to describe him. and he was actually wearing a Ed Hardy shirt. Someone must have donated it to like whatever. And I'm like, his shirt has glitter on it or like bedazzled. It's not bedazzled. You just hear him yell from across the street. But he was right up wearing an Ed Hardy. You know it's bad for your clothing brand when homeless people are wearing your style, man. All right, speaking of homeless men, Corey Feldman, guys. Oh my God.
The 54-year-old who was paired with pro dancer Jenna Johnson didn't make it far this season, being eliminated just 2 weeks into the competition. However, soon after he was sent home, Jenna's brother-in-law Maxim Chimarkovsky claimed Corey had been, quote, difficult on set. Something
big surprise, Corey was difficult? What?
Which the Goonies star says he confronted his partner about, explaining, I was literally on there for a hot minute. Jenna was wonderful. But then it's like you start reading these things in the paper. I asked Jenna, where is this coming from? She rolls her eyes. She's like, it's just Max. Don't pay attention to him. He just wants attention.
Oh, fucking Corey Feldman. Who wants attention in this situation? Next thing you know, they're going to be chasing him down with monster trucks and trying to murder him. They're part of the wolf pack, guys. Part of the wolf pack. Come on, Brian. Corey's got 50 plus years experience. But all he wants to do is dance like Michael Jackson and tell you that it's not Michael Jackson. Woo-hoo! No, that's a Corey Feldman move. Like, that's what he does. You're like, no, you literally have a fucking sequence glove on. You have one strand of hair. You're wearing a white fucking shirt, and you're going, woohoo! But yeah, that's all Corey Feldman. Nothing to do with Michael Jackson. Oh, man. You know what? Let's see if I can find that real quick. Well, you looked for it the other day. What's her name? LaToya Jackson. Corey Feldman. Here we go. We got it. How long are these? These might be a little longer than what we want. But yeah, so remember I was telling you guys, Corey Feldman was on the Howard Stern show talking about Michael Jackson, and LaToya Jackson called in. So this is what I was talking about. Let's see. Hey, Steven. So they're talking about Michael Jackson having kids over, spending the night, and she's basically kissing Howard Stern's ass right here. This is what we have. That is weird. How you guys ever? I don't know, man, because people get starstruck really easy, and yeah, maybe they forget like what he's accused of. Have you guys heard this story about the New York Yankee? There was a pitcher. This is back in the '90s. There was a pitcher for the Yankees. I think he was a pitcher. He was a player for the Yankees, and he was dating a fucking 15-year-old or a 16-year-old girl. I think he married her, or moved in with her family, like in their house, and like He was like in his 30s. He took her to prom. The Yankees fucking put it in their like year-end newsletter, the picture of him and her at prom together. And he's in prison now, thank God. But like my question was like, why would the parents let this fucking grown man move in their home? Well, because he's rich, he's famous. Like maybe you get caught up in the moment or something. Like I don't know. It's still weird to me. Maybe they were like, and why would you want to move in with someone at fucking your girlfriend's parents? Fucking when you're a millionaire ball player, that's weird. But yeah, like people get weird about that. But yeah, I could see it's Michael Jackson. You get caught up in the moment. You forget what he's accused of. You throw your kid on his lap. You're right there. I kind of understand that, but okay. So Wilson Phillips, that's weird. So they didn't bring up anything with Corey on part 1. Let's listen to part 2. See real quick. Here. Oh, so you know what? Let's go back. It must be at the end of 1 where he joins in. All right, here we go. All right. All right, so here we go, guys. This is it. Of course, it's at the end of fucking part 1. So Corey Feldman calls in. So Latoya called into the Howard Stern show, Latoya Jackson, talking about Michael's sexual abuse of children and how, she's trying to bring it to light. He's writing $1 million checks to people just to get out of it. So then Corey Feldman calls in, and this is where we're at right now. You can't hear it? Hang on one second. Oh, thank you, Lonnie. Thank you. Here we go. You didn't miss anything because I just found the part we're looking for. I appreciate that, Lonnie. Here we go.
Hey, I was listening to this whole conversation. I was starting to think, maybe this isn't a good idea. But now that I've heard Latoya lie about...
But why do you say she's lying?
Why do you say she's lying?
Why she
she just lied about me personally.
Well, how do you know that Michael Jackson...
I never lied about you. The only thing I said was you probably shouldn't have over.
Hold on. Because first of all, I can tell you that I never told Michael anything about my father, and the only reason she's saying that is because Latoya and Jack went to my father for management a couple years ago.
Mr. Crisper's in the house. How's it going? All right, so everyone can hear it. We're all good now? Okay.
And this is stuff that my father obviously told her. So, because I never discussed my dad with Michael ever. Latoya, so that was all completely made up.
So you're saying that your father never even had a drinking problem or anything?
No, my dad was never a drinker.
Right.
And was it your mother then? Or was somebody in your family? Because Michael came back and told me. He told me the same night you were there at the house. And I was afraid you were going to hear him because you were a young boy.
Latoya,
and I was afraid.
The only time that you were ever there when I was there,
I don't even want to talk
you were there one time.
All right, so let's go to part 2.
Latoya,
and I was afraid.
The only time that you were ever there when I was there,
I don't even want to talk
you were there one time.
He knows the truth.
Now, Corey, now let me ask you something, Corey. You're angry with Latoya, but she says she saw checks, and she saw lots of young boys coming in and out of the house. Why would you call her a liar?
What else did I say?
Well, there were young boys coming in and out of the house.
Here we go. This is where it gets good, man. She lights them up.
There were young girls coming in and out of the house.
You saw girls.
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, is it possible that something occurred and that the money was exchanged?
It's possible that money was exchanged.
So then why would you...
He didn't like Corey.
I don't know what Michael...
absolutely not.
You know that Michael has been giving money to charity and to people that he cares about forever.
Yes, he has been giving money to people to charity. That's very true.
Okay, so...
But you know what, Corey? He's not your brother. You did not live with him, and you don't know him. So who are you to make these statements?
Oh, I don't know him. Well, obviously
No,
I know
no,
him a
you
little better
don't. You
than
did not
do.
live with him, and you don't know him.
That is true. Corey Feldman's like, hey, that is true, Mr. Crispers. That Dana Plato one was rough, man. And then she committed suicide right afterwards. I'm not a Howard Stern fan, but this was pretty interesting. Listen to what she ends up telling Corey here.
Yes, you stayed the night over, and Michael didn't want you there. I'll say it right in your face. Because he emphatically didn't want you over.
Oh, okay. That's why I still talked to Michael 6 months ago. When's the last time you talked to Michael?
You know what?
Latoya?
You don't know Michael, though. Of course he'll smile in your face, and he smiled every time you came downstairs, too.
Yeah, but Corey, maybe...
You turned your back,
so he
you were
invited
getting
me
on
over
his nerves.
because he didn't like me.
But Corey, let me ask you something.
Wait. Hold on,
Corey, you
Howard.
pushed her way over, remember? Every single time, because he would say, here he comes again. Oh, God.
Now, Corey, why did you...
No, Latoya,
and I know that hurts you to hear it, but that's the truth. And you know what I said? I told Larry, I told him, I said, listen, I said, I'm sure he didn't sleep with Corey because of the way he felt about him.
You're talking about Howard now, not Larry.
Hey, Corey, why did your relationship with Michael taper off, though?
Howard.
Yes. Yeah, Corey, why did your relationship taper off with Michael, though?
It didn't taper off. As a matter of fact, I have a letter from him from 4 months ago when I had eye surgery because I was in the hospital and he was leaving for a tour, and he wrote me a letter which I have right in front of me and I could read to you.
What does it say?
Okay, I'll read you this letter.
Oh, boy.
This letter from Michael, dated 6/22/93, says, Dear Corey, I'm with you, Corey, and sending you happy get-well thoughts and all my love, Michael Jackson.
Now, that's a form letter. I got the same letter.
I wouldn't call that a letter. I call that a note.
That's a note. But anyway, but Corey, isn't it, in a sense, you want to defend Michael because, I'm just asking.
I got a personal handwritten letter from Michael Jackson. Sure you do.
I'm putting this thought in your head. You want to defend him because you did spend time in the bedroom, and you don't want anyone to think that anything went on. Not that anything did go on.
I don't care.
Nothing went on. Nothing went on.
Believe me.
Something went on with him and Corey.
Hold on.
Didn't like Corey.
If something did go on with me, I would be more than happy to announce it because then I would be like everybody else, and
because then I could make $1 million.
Jump on the bandwagon.
Right.
But that's not what it's about.
There is no bandwagon to jump on.
Now, why would Latoya... Let me ask you something, Corey. You seem to have some
Howard,
insight here.
you know what?
Why would Latoya...
If you're going to speak to me, put Corey off the phone.
All right.
Corey is not making any...
Can I ask one last question, Corey?
Wait, no. Hold
Corey,
on.
why would Latoya lie? Why would Latoya lie?
Hold on. Let me say something to Latoya.
Let me ask you something, Corey. Why would Latoya lie about this?
Because
what do you
she's very sick.
Why is she sick, though? How would you know that?
She seems to be managing her life. What's sick about her?
She's managing her life. She's the only person in that whole family that's never had a career. The only career she's had is based on her family.
But she has a career. She makes a lot of money.
That's not true at all, Corey. You know what? You have to stop and remember, I have 9 brothers and sisters, and you know what? You don't hear of any of them. They don't work. They can't get work. They can't do anything. Michael supports them, except for Janet. She's the only one, and myself. We support ourselves, and no one else. So you can...
The drama. Every time
I ever saw you, okay, you and Michael were like best friends. You guys were so
Michael
close
and I were
together.
best friends, and that's why I know everything about him, and you don't.
No, so you guys were best friends, and now all of a sudden,
but you know what, Howard,
you decided that all these horrible things he did.
Yeah, all right, Corey, I'm going to stay with...
I'm not going to do that.
All right, I'll stay with Latoya. Corey, I'm going to...
Because he doesn't know what he's saying.
Corey,
I don't know what...
Corey, let me put you on hold. Yeah, let me say goodbye to Corey. All right, say goodbye to each other. Hold on.
Goodbye, Latoya.
Wait a second. Latoya? Hello?
Yes.
All right, Corey's gone. Well, listen, that's what's...
Corey's absolutely right. Michael did not like Corey. He felt he was too big and he was a pest. That's why I told you in the beginning, I don't think Michael...
He was too big and he was a pest. Corey Feldman just like walking around, bent over, like, hey, Michael. Corey Feldman walks in like Ace Ventura when he's talking with his ass. Hey, how's it going? Michael's like, no, you got too much hair. You got too much hair, Corey. Oh, you're too old. But yeah, that's that famous Corey Feldman, Latoya Jackson confrontation, guys. Was Latoya abused by Michael too? I don't know. Oh, man. Too big and a pest. That's what my wife said about me. I love you, Mr. Crispers. All right, guys, let's talk a little 3-eye atlas. Oops. A little 3-eye atlas this morning, guys. December 9th, it's going to be the closest to Earth. I think we're all, man, I think everyone's excited about that. What is this thing, man? Let's see. The latest news we got. They posted some shitty pictures on the internet. Oh, here's a new one. Boop, boop, boop. 3-eye atlas, guys. Is it spinning? New footage raises questions about interstellar comet. Here's all the shocking claims. Is 3-eye atlas spinning? The question has become common after new footage of the interstellar comet appears online. The image from Ray's astrophotography, not Ray's astrophotography. NASA updates ESA observation, JUICE mission tracking, and social media posts created new interest in the comet. Users share claims about a spinning motion, dust rings, detached shells, and changing comma patterns. These claims remain unverified, but they added attention to 3-eye atlas, the interstellar comet passing through the solar system for the first and only time. The comet continues to move along its hyperbolic path. The astronomers expect new NASA images to help confirm what these early captures show. So is 3-eye atlas spinning? The question came from a series of online posts that shared new images and videos showing motion patterns around the interstellar comet. Check this out here. Hang on one second. Let me show you guys the video real quick. Let you make the call. Remember that back in the day, the sports, you make the call. Here we go. All right, you guys tell me what you see. All right, let's look at this thing. That's as big as I can make it, I think. It does kind of look like it could be spinning. That's weird, man. That is a weird fucking deal there. There's a close-up picture of it. I don't know, man. With everything that's going on right now, what do you guys think? If you guys have not listened to the Joe Rogan Experience, yesterday's podcast he dropped, it was with the director of a new documentary. Really fascinating one, too, about the UFO experience. Interviews like 30 high-ranking military officials and congressmen. Marco Rubio is in it, and really passionate about what he's talking about. So basically, they're confirming a shit ton of sightings. The head of the whole, I guess, Air Force industrial deal, like the one of the main dudes is in it. And he's like a colonel or a general or something. He's way up there. And he's saying like the stuff that happens around Area 51, the anomalies is fucking alien reverse technology testing. Like he confirms that shit does happen, that the Air Force is aware of it. They have protocols in place. He interviews a lot of people about recovery of the ships and stuff. One story that was really interesting was a Navy SEAL was out in the ocean, and a ship had crashed out in the ocean, and they were going out to get it, and the Navy SEAL was in the water, and he was hooking the ship up, with the harness, and there was a helicopter above him, and the helicopter was then going to lift the ship out and take it to wherever it needed to go. So the Navy SEAL's in the water doing his thing, and they say a giant ship from under the water, like the size of an aircraft carrier, fucking pulls up and fucking raises up right next to him, kind of submerged, kind of not, and the helicopter fucking ditches the Navy SEAL. The helicopter says, we're fucking out of here. Fucking cuts the harness. The fucking ship goes immediately down. The alien ship or the unidentified big ship grabs the little ship, takes it in, and then goes back under the ocean, leaving the Navy SEAL just sitting there unharmed. And they were saying he was pretty much contemplating his life at that point. You know what? They brought that up. They brought that up too, as James Cameron, Steven Spielberg, how accurate some of the things that they especially Spielberg, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Poltergeist. He wrote Poltergeist, E.T. I have a feeling fucking Steven Spielberg had an encounter, man, because he was so accurate. They were saying there was 4 different species that they know about, that the government knows about. There's the grays, there's the tall Nordic ones, there's small ones, and then there's little ET looking ones, but they're smaller. But pretty much what Steven Spielberg put out there in Close Encounters is what a lot of people deal with. And it's just crazy. So right now, the government, according to this documentary, there's a move to normalize this or do whatever, because the fear is right now, and they know for a fact, according to this documentary, that we have these, Russia has these, and China has these, that we've all have these, and it's a race to reverse engineer whatever we can reverse engineer and then become the power on Earth. So there's a real fear about it. There's a real thing. And I could totally see that. Marco Rubio says it keeps him up at night. There's a clip and he's like, man, this is fuck the space race. This is the race that we need to win. Otherwise, if we lose, this technology is so far advanced from what we know that if China figures this shit out first, we could be fucked. So there, and I can see that, man. I can see a real concern with that. And now you got 3i Atlas rolling through. It just seems weird, man, the timing and everything. But one thing they were talking about, and I didn't really realize the magnitude of what we did. So during the atomic testing age, when we were trying to figure out the atomic bomb, Nevada, we blew the fuck out of Nevada. But they were saying that we also were detonating nuclear bombs right on the edge of the atmosphere. Almost like a message to whoever's out in space. But then they were they equivalent it to, could you imagine if one day we're us, we're our knowledge is the same, everything's the same, and there was a gorilla, and someone came to you and said the gorilla got out of the cage and went to the gun rack, and he was just in there for a minute, but he went back to his cage. That's interesting. Maybe we should watch that and see what happens. Well, now the next day, the gorilla gets out of the cage again. He goes to the gun rack, but he takes the gun this time and he plays with it a little bit, looks at it, puts it back. He goes back in his cage. Well, maybe we should do something, maybe we should, well, next thing you know, the gorilla has the fucking gun and he's walking around your neighborhood and you're going out. You're not even at work anymore. You're with your daughter and you leave the house. And next thing you know, there's a gorilla pointing a gun at you, the same gorilla. And now you got to make a decision what the fuck you got to do because you're put in a situation. I think it's the same for aliens, man. If they're an advanced species, they're fucking technologically light years ahead of us, and they see the monkeys playing with nuclear bombs, and not only playing with nuclear bombs, we're just lighting them off to fucking light them off. We're throwing them in the air. We don't give a fuck about the fish. We don't give a fuck about ocean life. We don't give a fuck about the Nevada desert. We're just blowing shit up, man. So now imagine you're fucking an advanced species and you see the caveman running around with the fucking bomb. I think you're going to be interested. I think you're going to want to see these fuckers could blow us all up. You know what I mean? That's a real issue that I think Supernova Mike, how's it going? Stop it. It's an angel with one big eyeball. That's another theory. Steven, how's it going? That's another Steven. That's another theory that these are the fallen angels, that they're waiting to come to Earth to do the whole apocalypse thing. That's a very real theory that that could happen. I don't know, man. I don't know, but it's going to be I say the next 2 years shit's gonna pop off, man. The next 2 years. That's my prediction. You heard it here first on the dailydank.com. That's right, guys. That is right. Oh man, oh man. All right, let's get into the meat and the potatoes, guys. The meat and the potatoes of the show. That is right. What do we got? I'm going to pull this up, guys. Hit you with a little clip in the meantime.
Do the dab, Nana.
Oh, Nana. Do the dab, Nana. All right, guys, we're going to talk about the meat and the potatoes in the room. That's right. The mysterious desert hum, guys. Have you heard of this? Investigating the mystery of the Taos hum. Yeah, this is it. This is it. So in New Mexico, guys, make sure I got this right here. All right. Okay. I want to make sure this was it's an Indian website. So there's a lot of Indian stuff on there, like from India. And I wanted to make sure this wasn't in India before I read it to you guys. Oh man, here we go. All right, so this is happening in wrong button there, guys. Hang on one second. So this is called the Taos hum. Is that how you pronounce it? Taos. Taos. Anyway, let's look at this. So this has been going on for a while. Unsolved mystery. This town in the U.S. has no explanation for its mysterious hum. In Taos, New Mexico, a persistent low-frequency hum, audible to only a small portion of residents, has baffled scientists for decades. Despite extensive research and sensitive audio equipment, no one has conclusively recorded the sound, leaving the phenomenon an unsolved mystery. Imagine living in a quiet, picturesque town surrounded by beautiful desert landscapes, stunning mountain views. Now, in the midst of all this peace, a mysterious sound constantly buzzes in the background, driving some of the residents to distraction. This is the reality of Taos, a small town in New Mexico where a low frequency hum has baffled local and experts for decades. Known simply as the Taos hum, this phenomenon has sparked countless theories and left scientists scratching their heads. This is a persistent low-frequency sound that only some people can hear. The hum is often described as a faint droning noise, similar to a distant diesel engine. And those who lean a bit more towards the poetic side of it, life explained it's a hum just beyond the threshold of consciousness. It's New Mexico, too. You know, they're all into all that shit. It's sometimes you can feel as much as you can hear. But what's most baffling is the fact that it doesn't come from a particular direction. It doesn't disappear when you cover your ears. For those who are sensitive to it, the sound is inescapable. Reports of the hum first glared public attention in the 1990s, but many locals claim it's been around much longer. Interestingly, not everyone can hear it. Only about 2% of the town residents report being affected by the hum. Some people hear it constantly, while others only unaware of the strange sound at all. What does it sound like? If you ask residents who hear the hum, they describe it differently. Some say it's like a distant rumble of a truck engine or a low buzz of a refrigerator, while others experience it's a vibration or a pressure in the ears. For some, it's an annoying background noise, but for others, it becomes a constant source of discomfort. You might think it's think that a noise like this could be a cause of mass hysteria, but a psychological phenomenon. But that doesn't fully explain the mystery of the Taos hum. That is weird. We're gonna get. You know what? Let me take this off. We're gonna see if we can find some YouTube videos on it. See if we can actually hear the hum. I don't know. There's some weird shit out there. There's some weird shit out there. Let's see here. Can you hear the hum? All right. Let's see. Let's see what they say about it. If it's on YouTube, it's got to be real. Oops. Shit. Here we go.
In Taos, New Mexico, there's a strange sound called the Taos hum. Some people hear a low hum or buzz that others can't hear. It started being noticed in the early 1990s. Scientists don't know why it happens. Is it from machines, the earth, or something else? This humming noise in Taos is still a mystery today.
Is that it? That's the sound?
In Taos, New Mexico.
That's crazy. Let's see. How long is this video? 7 minutes. Looking for short videos. All right, this one's old. Let's see if they actually picked it up. New Mexico sound effect. Here we go. All right, so this is the hum sample. So that's real audio of the hum. What do you guys think? That's enough to fucking drive you nuts, man. Imagine hearing that all day long. I fixed my tendonitis by hitting the like button. Nice, nice. I don't know. I can see, like, I can hear, like, okay, it does sound like some kind of engine. Definitely like a drumming. Not like a drum, like bang, but like in a, like a drum kind of sound. Yeah, that would drive me nuts, man. That's crazy. Let's see what we'll do one more here.
In Taos, New Mexico, residents have reported a low, persistent hum for decades. The sound is described as a constant, deep vibration that only some people can hear. Is the Taos hum caused by machines underground or something stranger? Some claim it's linked to secret military bases, while others say it's natural. Scientists still cannot fully explain the hum, leaving room for wild theories. The Taos hum remains one of the strangest mysteries of our time, with no source ever found.
That's weird. That is weird. No source was ever found on it. You ever hear the stories of Skinwalker Ranch and some of the noises they hear? Kind of similar. I wouldn't be surprised, man, if there's a lot more going on than we even realize, as far as like shit underground, fucking mystery. I think shit's gonna pop off really, really soon, man. I have a feeling that the aliens are coming, man. 3-Eye Atlas is just the beginning. We got hums, we got all sorts of shit going on, guys. What do you think? Do you think the time is coming soon that aliens are going to make themselves known? The rumor is that 2025, 26, Trump might come out with some evidence. One thing that I think I got out of the interview with that documentary guy on Joe Rogan about the new documentary coming out about all this is that government officials are very angry that they're not involved, that they don't know anything about this, that it's all CIA, it's all defense contractors. There's a lot of things that they do to cover their asses on this. And the fact that, they said flat out that when a president wants to get involved, the CIA will just literally wait them out. They'll be like, we got 8 years until the next guy comes. Maybe 8 years. 4, maybe 8. We'll just wait this guy out with denials, with all this. It's kind of scary to think about that the president doesn't even have, any president doesn't even have the ultimate power. That your CIA, your different things like that are actually manipulate, that they can wait out a sitting president, that's been a fucking plan. Like, oh, this guy wants UFO information, just wait him out. He'll be gone within 8 years. Just crazy, man. Scary. It is fucking scary. And you get someone like JFK that wants to disassemble the fucking CIA, and look what happens there. Another thing to point out too is that USAID, that they just cut out a ton of funding, like these weird fucking funding things we were paying for, that made no sense. I'm convinced those are CIA fucking ways to launder money, a way to get money to your fucking your operation through these fake charities and stuff. I'm convinced of that. And how much of that is going to the trillions, I bet, to this UFO research and stuff. What the fuck, man? Crazy. Last season of Jack Ryan. Jack Ryan gave this a CIA kind of thing on Amazon. If you guys haven't checked it out, I would. It's 4 seasons. Really good show. But that's what basically the new administration takes over the CIA, and they find all these programs that are funding, but they don't know what the fuck they are. So they cut them off, all the funding. And then, of course, like, people start coming out of the woodwork saying, hey, motherfucker, you need to turn the funding back on for that, or cartel in it, or whatever it may be. But that's exactly what happens, man, is they use these fake charities, these fake fucking funding things to fund these off the book programs, like your fucking UFOs, your what are the remote viewers, all that stuff, man. Stuff that seems too weird to talk about. They're using our money to pay for it, man. We need to find out that shit, man. Public of Information Act exists for a reason, but when you're using private contractors and classified, man, it's I don't know. I think shit's gonna hit the fan very, very soon, man. I can live under the Carswell Air Flight Line. B-52s can hum. They really can, man. All right, I'm going to get on out of here, guys. Hour and a half this morning. Nice. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging in with me. We will be back at 4:20, guys. 4:10, we go live. We're talking D.B. Cooper today, guys. That's right. We're deep diving the anniversary of... Oh, you know what we didn't do? Let's do it real quick, guys. Today in history. Let's do it.
In history, a journey through time where legends are born and secrets intertwine. Join us at 7:10 a.m. for all to see as we unravel the histories from our history.
All right, guys. Today in history, brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California, your #1 cannabis superstore. If you're celebrating a birthday, guys, you're in great company. Jolton Joe DiMaggio. That's right. One of the greatest ball players of all time. A good man, dude. Joe DiMaggio was a good fucking man. From what I understand, I love me some Joe DiMaggio, man. The love he had for Marilyn Monroe broke his fucking heart, man. Broke his heart in a million pieces. Did you know that Joe DiMaggio has set up when he was alive? He would do it, then he set it up after his death as well. Joe DiMaggio had a florist that he would pay yearly or whatever to deliver fresh flowers on Marilyn Monroe's grave every day. That's how much this dude loved that one. He's out fucking the Kennedys, being a fucking whore, doing whatever. And Joe DiMaggio, man, especially as an Italian man, he had some pride, but he loved that woman, man. He loved her. Good dude, man. Joe DiMaggio, hit streak, great Yankee. What can we say, man? Just a good dude. Joe DiMaggio, happy birthday, man. Another man, not as great though. Imran Khan, Prime Minister of Pakistan, was born 1952. Augusto Pinochet, President of Chile. Sounds like an artist. President of Chile was born 1915. 1900, Rudolf Franz Haas, German Nazi commander. Who gives a fuck about that guy? 1887, Nikolai Volkov, Russian geneticist was born, guys. And we cannot forget our favorite Mexican painter, Diego Rivera, was born in 1886, guys. Died in 57. Holy shit. Well, I guess he died at age 70, but man, it seems like a long time to be alive. You were born in 1886 and you died in 1957. Seems like a long time, but only 70 years. Saw a lot of shit, man. I guess is born in the right era. 1970, Japanese military base seized by Mishima Yaku. On this day in 1970, Japan novelist Mishima Yaku and 4 members of his Shield Society, a private army formed to preserve Japanese military spirit, seized the military headquarters in Tokyo, and he later committed seppuku, which is the honorable method of taking one's life. Have you guys heard about this? These 2 guys that just got arrested. They were planning to a coup on an island and kill all the men and turn women into slaves. Have you heard this? 2 fucking white guys who look like they live in their mom's basement were all about this, and they just got arrested. It's the fucking stupidest plan I've ever heard. 80,000 people, and 2 dudes are going to try to do a coup. Argentinian soccer star Diego Maradona, who was considered one of the greatest footballers of all time, known for such memorable plays as the Hand of God goal in the 1986 World Cup, died at age 60. That was 2020. 2016, Cuban political leader Fidel Castro, who transformed his country into the first communist state in the Western Hemisphere and became a symbol of communist revolution in Latin America, died at age 90. 2005, Irish-born football player George Best, who is one of the premier forwards in the game history, iconic figure of swinging London during the 1960s, died in London. 2002, in London, Agatha Christie's play The Mousetrap celebrated its 50th anniversary with a royal gala, having opened on November 25th, 1952. The performance is being its 20,807th show. 1975, Suriname gained its independence from the Netherlands. 1942, Leslie Groves and J.R. Oppenheimer chose Los Alamos, New Mexico, we're just talking about, as a site of Project Y, which developed the first atomic bomb. Maybe that's what that noise is. Germany and Japan formed the anti-communitarian pact against the Soviet Union. 1914, American baseball player Jolton Joe DiMaggio, Mr. Coffee, was born one of the best all-time players all around in the history of the game. General Ulysses S. Grant defeated General Braxton Bragg's Confederate forces in the Battle of the Missionary Ridge during the American Civil War. 1846, American temperance advocate Carrie Nation, famous for using a hatchet to demolish barrooms, was born. Nicholas III was elected Pope of the Roman Catholic Church in 1277. And then in 1120, William the Atheling, Duke of Normandy, was killed in a shipwreck on his way to England. Bom, bom, bom. And that was your Today in History, guys. Yesterday, D.B. Cooper did his hijacking of the plane and disappearance. We're going to cover that today, guys, on Paranormal True Crime, it's Paranormal Conspiracy Theory Tuesday, guys. Join us at 4:10. We go live. We count down to 4:20. We do a blinker challenge. We do all the things, top 10 list. And then we're going to be getting into D.B. Cooper, guys. Where have you gone, Joe DiMaggio? Appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you, guys. All right, go out there and be the difference you want to see in the world, guys. You are loved. You are appreciated. Hold the door open for the lady. Listen to the man's story, guys. Do all the things. Be out there. Just be a good human. Be the difference you want to see in the world, guys. I will see you on the flip side. We'll see you at 4:20.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
You know what sounds fire? A little pineapple upside down cake right now. That sounds fucking way fire. All right, guys, have a great day. I'm going to go get some breakfast. Have a good one.